That's Louis.
Ok, possiamo andare a riposare.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Now, let's get this year's Saints' Day Festival of Montario underway. We will begin with a few words.
Looks like Dracodios hasn't left his side.
Today is a day of great celebration. A day to offer up our thanks. Luis is dead. The royal family's murderer has been put to justice. Now much of the kingdom's trust, I would not see further bloodshed in endless, futile conflict. Is it not past time for reconciliation and open dialogue as a new...
He's talking as if the race is already over. What about deciding the winner?
All but a formality now, isn't it? His Eminence has an overwhelming majority on his side. Better to establish peace now and crown...
No. He would end the...
So he's just going to call the race while he's ahead? How convenient. But the throne's decided by the king, not this tournament.
Forden only had to abide by that when he had Luis to compete with. If he ends this while he's this far ahead, we won't be able to...
Oi! The game's not over yet, you cocky bastard!
We only seek to submit to the will of the people. Though you would...
Forden for the throne! Then we will... Hail Himmelsi Forden!
Damn him. The people already believe him the victor. Tournament...
Let's go. We reclaim the land.
Now?
If he's going to keep it close to hand, we'll never have a chance to swap it out. We'll have to take it by force.
We have no choice.
If there really is no other way. So you were after this lance all along? Loyalists indeed.
Smuggler is horrific.
What did you? How dare you, you pagan wretch! You would steal this holy lance for your own
Assassins!
Ora siamo in buona compagnia.
That night,
Quella notte c'eri tu
you were the
dietro
one
l'attacco
behind the
con
attack on His Royal
Altezza
Highness.
Hai incassato
You
Luis per il
framed
tuo
Luis for
crimine e
your
l'hai
crime
bandito dal
and
palazzo.
banished him from
Osi
the palace.
negarlo?
Precisely the sort of baseless claims I'd expect from desperate.
Baseless, is it?
Andate, dici,
In that
secondissimo le
case,
prove del tuo
shall we...
tradimento. Avete il vostro fiato, quanto
You, the royal family, is gone. Luis is dead.
You
Schifoso.
traitor!
Traditore.
You call His Eminence a traitor? Preposterous!
Your
Majesty Forden, punishment to the disloyal.
Sì.
Behold, the flock has spoken. Those who defy me are to be executed.
Del, what the hell's going on? I thought the prince's
È
case...
stata spezzata.
It's clearly not. The prince's assassination, the whole lot. It was all the Sanctus. Wait.
Quello.
You!
Nuovo aiutore quinto. Spero che non era morto.
Who are you?
Sei.
We're at a festival. Should we not be festive? I've come to meet you, Forden.
Reese? Impossible. How could you have survived? Not that it matters. It falls to me to finish the job, then. Coming here sealed your fate. Hell awaits, and this time I'll make sure you stay there. Face your divine punishment, Louise! But why?
It appears your sins outweigh mine.
What have you done?
That lance is counterfeit, just like you. This is the true lance.
You snake, Luis.
Did he just kill Sanctifex Forden?
Loro ci sono stati già fuori.
No.
Possibile.
Nothing to see here. The festival is...
Lord, what's going on?
Sta succedendo?
Good people! You have heard the truth with your own ears. Forden was the vile mastermind behind the prince's assassination. For casting his sins upon me, for seeking to usurp the throne, I have passed due judgment. What's the matter? You seem lost for words. You believe me resurrected? Even if I could defy, then how? How are you alive? Forden's attendant.
No! Zorba?
Ancora vivo.
Back at the Grand Cathedral, I ordered the dead to recover my body if they need a rope.
I'd always intended for Forden to die by my hand. And the first step in...
Impossible. The lance pierced you.
It did indeed. And frankly, I'm still impressed. Few could land such a decisive blow against me. But honestly...
Mortal anatomy is my speciality. I knew at first glance that the wound was deep, but the heart wasn't. So I devised a plan. I would proclaim his death, and after that it was simply a matter of magically regenerating his flesh overnight. Only a fool.
I could have emerged as soon as I'd healed. But where's the theater in that? Today is a day of celebration. The least I could do...
Why do you have the real lance? Wasn't it supposed to have gone to Forden?
Wee bit slow on the uptake, eh? I just told you. I was present for the inspection. It was...
So you knew the truth of it? No. Have you all...
A holy lance, a convincing prop. What does it matter? Had I truly died, its power is the only true arbiter. Behold the proof.
You let us do as we please, even knowing the risks.
You're Indulge me a question. You stole the magic formula. That's why you then resorted to killing the castle. You were desperate to lift the spell. In other words, the curse's victim still... For that reason, you sought to kill me even amidst this competition, even with the difficulty of the king's magic. So, his venerable hind, where is he?
Please, spare us!
No! Stop! Leave them be!
How quickly the Sanctas break rank and flee. Their flock left to die. This is Sanctism.
No! Stop him!
Don't!
Out of the way!
What? right. Come now.
Thank you. You protect them. Yet what value do they have to you?
It's not that! This is just wrong! It's wrong, me lords!
I see. So even you two have faltered.
Hey! Wake up!
I get it now. Only fair thing in this world is power. With it, you can take whatever you want in this life. Or so I thought.
Tell.
But you know, if all the weak get left behind, who's left to protect them? I've been an idiot. Sorry about that.
Stop talking, Del.
I see it, you know. Our little diner. Music in the air. It's grand. Look after Lady Juna.
Huh? Hey. Del? Del!
Pitiful. See what brotherhood earned them.
Lord Louis, that's what it all comes down to. It doesn't matter what you were born into, there's fairness in that. We thought that if you had a proper strong fella on top, he'd be able to put a stop to it. But we had it wrong. You're no ray of hope. It doesn't matter to you. Killing anyone, it doesn't. You're the kind.
Do not concern yourself with this peon, Lord Louis. With my newfound power, I shall...
This way! Guards, hurry!
Step aside. You have important work to do.
Hey! Seize the criminals who murdered His Eminence!
We didn't do it, but we should probably still run.
Shut up! What about Del? You saw what that bastard did to...
I will not let you die in vain. Your brother didn't do this so you could get yourself killed.
Shit!
Come, make haste.
Oh, welcome back. It went about as well as could be expected. We wanted something nicer for his grave, but they told us something like that's reserved for Sanctus tradition.
You can expect little else in Altabri.
We've just gotten ourselves out of the public eye. If we had gone as a crew, worst case, we'd have been turned in.
I wish we could have mourned him at his home. It had to happen in the lap of the Sanctus Church of all places. therapists typically prefer a more joyful send-off, with singing.
It's all right. Us soldier kids could never afford to be too picky. Tell you he couldn't choose where to stop. The fact that you were there, Lady Gina.
Basilio.
Best to leave him be for a while. He's just...
By the way, have you checked the far side mirror?
Unfortunately, it still hasn't lifted.
But Forden brazenly admitted that he had been the mastermind.
Someone must have cast it at Forden's command. Unless we can find and kill them in time.
We've more pressing problems at hand, don't we? Now Luis knows the prince is alive.
The village is deep in the forest. It's not an easy place to find, even if you're looking. Going to the prince's side could be dangerous.
But even if we sought the real culprit, we no longer have any lead.
If I might make a suggestion, perhaps we should visit my sister again. But that's tomorrow's concern. As for tonight...
Oh, look at you, kid. You look near dead yourself. Seems you made it out and...
Are you alive? Don't tell me you pulled some bloody trick. Just like Luis. Bloody hell, tell.
Basilio, sorry. From here on...
But why? I can't without you.
Don't give me that. You're the strong one. Basilio, protect the weak. Swear you'll do it, not for me.
Tell.
Don't give me that look. Well. Let's hear it, Basilio. You fight. But why?
O Lodestar, ye grief-racked brother, O thou anguished traveller. Thy long stagnant stance hath finally been broken. Now choose thy path.
Not really a choice. It's back to the starting line. This time I'll lead. Ardell entrusted me with this chance. I've got to show him I've got this.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. Awaken.
Questa era l'arcade.
See you around, Dell.
Thank goodness! You're finally awake! You were passed out! Don't scare me like that! Not that I can blame you. After all that's happened.
Sir Basilio, there's magla flowing through him. I think it's the same as our power.
It's you lot from before.
They want to pay their respects for Fidelio.
Thank you. Thank you so very much.
Ardell. Funny, innit? Maybe this world's not so bad.
Thanks.
Nuovo alleato. Sei un forzuto lottatore, legato da un giuramento fraterno al tuo alleato.
My God, what in the world is that, lads? It struck down Santifex Forden right before our eyes.
And Luis made sure it was a bloody spectacle, before an audience even. The bastard is making sport of it.
We must devise a plan. Otherwise, even if Luis does not sway our supporters, they may...
Before all else, we must choose a successor.
I have brought her here.
You requested an audience?
Rella, we must ask your support. Let me be direct. We would like you to enter the tournament.
This girl? She is your plan?
Have you gone mad? I reject this proposal. If anyone is to succeed His Eminence, it should be me.
See sense. Strength alone means nothing. And without that, you have nothing worthy of the people.
Rella, will you not speak?
You are wise beyond your years, Rella. Surely you understand. What the lost children need now is not a righteous avenger, but a refuge from their fears. The people would flock to a saint who dwells among her people. Already many would rejoice to see you rule as queen.
This is all...
Of course, you would have our full support. Naturally, we will make arrangements so that...
Even so, I am unfit to be quit...
Allow me to clarify. This is not exactly...
Well...
Hey, sounds like we've got big news. I just heard from the pack of Sanctists. I figured they'd shove someone up to take Forden's place, but where it is, it'll be Saint Rella.
The mourning for Forden's barely started, and they're already lining up his successor. Rella, at that.
They're getting careless. Though, thinking about it...
But, say Saint Rella wins against Luis, becomes proper queen and all, gets to do what she wants.
No, this can't be her own decision. Just the idea of being queen would...
The politicians must be trying to make her their puppet. Perhaps it was an order she could not refuse.
This isn't good. Probably not the best time to talk.
But that's got to mean they're keeping the tournament going, right? Then they'll probably announce the next challenge once Rella's candidacy goes public.
Either way, I don't like it. This is all escalating too fast for my tastes. All the support Forden had campaigned for will likely just go straight to Rella with hardly a dent. If Luis and the Sanctus Church are trying to reclaim the status quo as the two pillars of government, that, after all, just lifting the curse isn't going to be enough to
Indeed. Luis versus Rella. Front-runner and runner-up with no ties to the royal family between them. His Highness himself will have to win this battle on the faith of the people, or his claim to the crown will never be acknowledged.
Besides which, Luis now knows that His Highness lives. His whereabouts have not been discovered, but the king...
So many obstacles.
Well, I know one way to keep a VIP protected. Like, we use a body double. You're supposed to be a dead ringer for the prince.
You mean he pretends to be the prince? That's absurd. You realize it's a capital offense to impersonate royalty.
We've come this far.
Not just you.
Are you sure?
Adzel was right about you being mental. I think we could pull it off, though. The prince has been gone ages. Nobody's in a position to point out differences.
Wait, just think about this. He's elder. The royal family's Clamar and have been for generations.
If I may. His Highness the Prince lacks the Clamar horns. Some rumors suggest it was not some miraculous feature of the prince alone, but a mark. I've heard no confirmation either way myself, but at the very least, 'tis a tale any aristocrat is bound to have heard in passing.
In other words, with an elder claiming the prince's name and a known royal knight to vouchsafe him, we'd have enough plausibility to shape...
Of course, all this means little, unless our double himself is willing. What say you?
I can't back down now.
Wow.
Your resolve has been challenged many times over, and never have you strayed. I am humbled once more.
Good. Then we declare ourselves tomorrow, where this announcement's going to take place.
Right then. Looks like I'll have to give the old girl my cue as well. From here on, it's nose to the grindstone until my magnum opus is finished.
Can we talk?
Non avevo idea di cosa potrebbe accadere in una situazione come questa, quindi tornerò a cercare di pensare
Something up?
A village.
That's where you want to go. This place.
Ah, si può anche andare qui, eh?
And right there's a labyrinth.
Se io vado da qui...
But which one?
Vado qui lì.
This place. And right there's a labyrinth.
Non abbiamo il nome, però.
And right there's a labyrinth. This place.
Possibilità. Andiamo.
Right. Well then.
Tutto quello che è successo.
Got it.
Allora.